Right, so we've just left A Coruña, and as you can see, the weather today not as sunny as it has been over the weekend, and we've got a bit of wind out here, blowing about 15 knots. Got the pole out. Where are we heading to, Skipper?
Porto de Muxía, which is about 45 miles away. So we're hoping that the wind will come a bit more behind us. We've got the pole out, expecting to be sailing downwind, and at the moment it's a bit of a beam reach, so it's not really doing the job it should be doing.
No.
The forecast predicts northeasterlies at the moment. It's a bit more easterly.
Yeah, so we're hoping the wind is going to be veering around behind us, and then obviously we'll be using the pole then. But we set the pole up in the marina because we thought we'd do it where the boat wasn't rocking and rolling all over the place, so it's a lot safer to do so. So we haven't quite got the right sail plan here, but it's working at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah, we're still making 5.5, 6 knots, so we're still on target to get there at 7:30 this evening.
But we had a lovely stay in A Coruña, lovely place, great old city, lots of bars, lots of restaurants, and we finally managed to get checked in into the EU. Couldn't get checked in Brest because their computers were down, but we've managed to do it on this Monday morning. I'm staying with the boat for another couple of days, flying home on Wednesday, and then you and Tim are heading for Vigo.
Yeah.
Which would be nice. Lovely part of the world to go sailing. Yeah, what? 7 knots, yeah. Right, well that was a bit of a rocking rolling ride from La Coruña. We've made it to Muxía. Looks like quite a nice little place actually. Going to go and get something to eat in a couple of minutes. But a very quiet little town. We got boarded by Spanish immigration. Lucky enough the paperwork was all in order. Very efficient, very friendly people though. And here we are. Welcome to Muxía. Well, good morning from a very quiet and deserted Muxa Marina, where there are more slips available than there are actually boats here. So it's a bit of a desolate place actually. Town's very pretty. Went for a couple of beers and some tapas last night. But there's one thing I want to show you. Just take a look at this here. Now, if you're a regular subscriber to the channel, you know that I have a Bavaria up in Scotland. I've never seen a boat with so much growth on its hull than what's here. I'm not sure if you're going to see this on camera, but let me show you this. It looks like this poor little Bavaria hasn't seen the open sea for a long time. I'm not sure if you can see it on camera. You could see it clearer yesterday when the sun was further round, but underneath you can see the keel. The water here is very clear, but underneath the keel looks like it's about a foot thick. Poor thing. Needs a bit of love. She's a Bavaria 34, so just a little bit smaller than my one back home. This is obviously an older version, but as you can see, The poor thing. Sadly, she's seen better days. La Sprenza needs a bit of TLC, I think. Bless her. So this is the marina office, but it also doubles up as a petrol station. And indeed, when the lady came to take our lines yesterday when we arrived, she was wearing a shell uniform. I've never seen that in a marina before. Right, so we've all had our showers and we're getting ready to slip the lines. We're going to be leaving here in a couple of minutes. We're heading only a little bit further south today. We're going to Muros, and as you can see, there is absolutely no wind, so I think it's going to be a bit of a motoring day today. Sad day for me because I'm leaving the boat when we get to Muros. Tomorrow morning I'm going to be heading home. Got a flight to catch tomorrow evening, but Tim and Gary, they are going to be continuing south. They are heading to Figo, and they'll be leaving the boat there for a couple of months, flying home themselves, but I'm leaving a couple of days early. Got things to do, so sad day. Shame we're not going to get much sailing done on my last day, but we'll see. When we get out in the bay, there might be a little bit of wind just to put the sails up. But as you can see, sun's starting to come up now. Beautiful quiet marina. I think the noisiest thing here are the seagulls. Well worth visiting, nice and cheap. Showers, they're okay, clean, could do with modernisation. But very pretty village, lots of bars and restaurants in the town. So if you're coming down this way, if you're heading down from the UK, if you're coming across Biscay and then coming down the coast of Spain towards Portugal, it's worth popping in here. It's got everything you need, apart from a Chandler's maybe.
Okay, Dave, are you ready?
Okie dokie. We're off. So after a couple of hours, it looked like I'd spoken too soon. The forecast was for 10 knots on the nose, but what we actually got was sustained winds at 30 knots on the nose. This made for a lively afternoon, tacking our way down the coast towards Cape Finisterre.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Help to lee.
Ride it in a bit, I think.
Wind it in a bit. On it? Yeah. Roll that needs about away a bit, I think. Right, get the main on the windscreen. I'd say when you've got to put the bang on and give it a few down and try and flatten it out a bit.
single predict wind weather model predicted this.
No, wasn't there a bit of a high though going round?
There's a low pressure.
No, I thought there was a high.
No, there was a low pressure before this morning.
Yeah, but not a really small one. Let me show you.
Got the low pressure going through there.
Yeah. Right. So the bit is. What time are we on now?
12:30. It's Tuesday, isn't it?
Yeah.
Thunderstorms out there, but that's miles out.
Sorry. I'm doing one with this high coming over. But no, it's not all the way that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not even looking. So it's this here, isn't it? This is what's causing it. The bit is low.
It's low, yeah.
But it's obviously built up a lot taller than what's that just took off.
But it's fucking off now.
Yeah.
But it's gone. Looks like it's over A Coruña by about 8 o'clock tonight.
Right. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
On to leave. Right. Okay, let go. Go on, hold the back, sorry, my fault.
Alright.
Okay, cool.
Well, that was far more civilised.
Alright.
We could probably take the reef out of the head sail.
That's not, yeah. Easy enough to do, isn't it?
You want to release the ferry now?
Yeah, you ready?
Hang on, right, just, yeah.
Just let me make sure it doesn't run.
Put one turn around the winch just so it doesn't get thrown out.
Yeah.
Yep, ready?
See them out then?
All out.
This one here.
Yeah. Right, well, I've got to be honest, that's not the view of Cape Finisterre that I was expecting when we left the marina this morning, when there was blazing sunshine and clear blue skies. But you can just about see it through the mist, and you can probably also hear that the engine is on, and that's because the winds have finally died down. We had consistent 30-knot winds for a couple of hours earlier on, exhilarating sailing, but back to more normal conditions now. The sea's flattening and the wind's 10 knots on the nose, so we've pointed the bow in the direction we wanted to go, and we should be at our marina, our final destination, in a couple of hours from now. But yeah, Cape Finisterre, world famous piece of rock, once believed apparently to be the westernmost point of the known world. Today though, it is a popular destination for those completing the Camino de Santiago pilgrimage. They often burn their clothes on the Cape as a symbolic end to their journey. But it's also quite symbolic for me as well, because it means that this is almost the end of my little journey on Lottie. Thoroughly enjoyed the last couple of weeks sailing down Biscay and ending up here. Gary and Tim are continuing the journey. They're going on to Figo. Then Gary's going to be leaving the boat there for a couple of months as he returns to the UK. I'm returning to the UK tomorrow, leaving the boat in the morning. Got a bus to catch. That's going to take me somewhere, can't remember where, but from there I'm getting a train to Madrid and then flying home from Madrid. So it's just about the end of these series of videos. I hope you've enjoyed following our journey across Biscay. The good news is, in the next episode, I'm back up in Scotland and back on my own boat. Looking forward to that. So make sure you join me then if you can. And if you haven't done so already, Don't forget, if you're watching this far, give us a like, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so there. Until next time, take care, see you soon, bye-bye. And that just about does it for Dave for today. If you're still here watching at the end, then you must have enjoyed this episode, so please remember to hit the like button and consider subscribing. You'll be doing us a big favour by helping us reach more viewers, as the more likes and subscriptions we get, the more likely YouTube is to recommend us to people who may not have found us yet. And if you've got any comments or questions, please put them in the box below. Finally, if you'd like real-time updates, ad-free episodes and exclusive behind-the-scenes content, then head over to Patreon and join the Sailing Madness Patreon crew. Click the link in the description below for more details. Until next time, thanks for watching. Oh, and if you've not seen them yet, don't forget to check out some of our previous episodes.